Let's discuss the 5 best spelling and grammar check apps for authors in 2024. I'm going to organize these from the cheapest to the most expensive options. Price shouldn't be the only factor you should use to choose what works best for you, so make sure you test each service out before committing to a subscription or lifetime access. Now, most of the rates will change based on the plan you select or when you subscribe. I have no control over their rates, so be diligent when checking out each service provider. I first learned about Hemingway Editor back in 2015 when I broke into the self-publishing business. It was most attractive to me because it was free, no catch. Sure, if you want to work offline, you'll have to pony up $19.99 for a lifetime license of the desktop app available on Windows and Mac, but that's a rather small price considering how well it manages spelling and grammar checking. Hemingway Editor helps you write better by highlighting complex sentences, passive voices, adverbs, and hard-to-read phrases to improve clarity and simplicity. You can format your manuscript within Hemingway in text, PDF, or Word. You want to export though? You'll need to buy the desktop app. The free browser-based option doesn't appear to have an export feature, so you're left with copying and pasting the content. Now, the perks of the premium desktop app include no internet connection required, publish work directly to WordPress and Medium, and format a web page in HTML, Markdown, or CMS. But Hemingway Editor has a higher tier option I just discovered this week called Hemingway Editor Plus. For about $10 to $15 per month on the annual plan, you get access to an array of artificial intelligence tools. In their words, Hemingway Editor Plus provides instant suggestions to rewrite wordy sentences and passive voice. The additional support they offer on the individual 5K plan has 5,000 AI sentences per month, unlimited advanced grammar fixes, fix wordy, unclear writing instantly, adjust tone, length, and style, import and export files, change target reading level, control dark mode, unlimited highlights for wordiness and weak language, readability grade level scoring. Now, for about $5 more per month on the individual 10K plan, you get 10,000 AI sentences per month. If you're reluctant to use AI in your writing, then consider scaling back to the free browser-based option or the premium desktop app. Formerly known as Textly, Linguix has a host of features perfect for most writers. If you've ever used Grammarly before, you'll find Linguix to be right up your alley. The user interface is intuitive and robust with features. The Personal Pro plan includes one user seat, meaning the use license is limited just to you, multilingual grammar check and paraphrasing, GPT-4 AI Copilot and text generator, shortcuts for typing automation, use AI everywhere with the browser extension. Admittedly, I haven't used Linguix in a long time, so they made a lot of massive improvements. The latest additions came through artificial intelligence. However, you're going to be hard-pressed to find grammar check apps that don't leverage AI, so Linguix isn't an exception. Now, one of the neat features I noticed they have now is the style guide, where you can get your writing on point and consistent across every book. A side note, a style guide in writing is a set of rules that you show how to write your best and keep all your writing looking neat and tidy. Now, the content score analyzes your manuscript and assigns a score taking into consideration sentence length, complexity of vocabulary, and the use of passive voice. You can use Linguix in most major browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Safari, Opera, Brave, and more. And it also works as an add-in for Google Workspace, Microsoft Word, and Microsoft Outlook. Just when you thought that was enough, nope, Linguix wants to make sure everyone is taken care of. It's available on mobile for Android and Apple. Last, Linguix has API integration with Linguix Turbo, Linguix API, Linguix for Miro, and Linguix for Figma. Linguix comes at a reasonable premium. They currently offer a 7-day free trial with their annual plan for Personal Pro at $99, which breaks down to roughly $8.25 per month. Take them for a spin to see if it'll work for you. If I ranked this list according to my favorites, Pro Writing Aid would take the top spot. I truly love this spelling and grammar check service for so many reasons. I even worked with Pro Writing Aid in a sponsorship campaign a few years ago, and despite being far removed from it, I still wholeheartedly endorse Pro Writing Aid. I use ProWriting 8 in Microsoft Word and occasionally in my web browser. Now, ProWriting 8 helps improve writing through grammar and style suggestions, identifying issues like grammar errors, style inconsistencies, overused words, and more to enhance the overall quality. I usually lean on the real-time report where it analyzes my entire document, then offers recommendations on better word choice, clearer sentence structure, and syntax. Now, the tool breaks out into various reports that'll further help refine your manuscript. Under the core reports, you get summary, critique, style, grammar, rephrase, thesaurus, overused, and combo. Under structure, you get a report for structure, sentence length, transition. Now for readability, you get readability, sticky sentences, cliches, diction, pronoun, alliteration, and homonym. And there are also options for consistency, fiction, a house style guide, plagiarism checking, and a few small ancillary tools like inspiration, word cloud settings, feedback, and clear. I've had lifetime access for the past few years and have hardly used half of those tools, but it's rather nice having them available when I need them. Now, ProWriting 8 has a desktop app for Windows and Mac, but it also integrates with Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Edge. It's also compatible with Microsoft Office, Google Docs, and Scrivener. The free plan limits you to 500 words, 10 rephrases per day, basic grammar checking, word explored, and thesaurus, and document type setting. Now for $10 to $12 more, you get unlimited access and additional AI support. I recommend looking into the lifetime deal if you have the budget. I bought the lifetime license back in July 2020, and if I spent $10 per month since then, I would have paid over $470 by now. Right now, their lifetime license is $399. They have the upgraded version that includes AI support for $699, but I'm hard-pressed to upgrade because I already love what they offer. If you're still reluctant to get a lifetime license, I recommend keeping an eye out for special deals and sales events. Should they get any great deals, I'll let you know right here first. If you've been around the internet any time over the past few years, you will have noticed an ad or two for the most popular option for grammar checking, Grammarly. Now, this software was my first foray into the world of grammar checking, but is Grammarly still good for grammar checking? And is it worth the monthly investment? Now, even though Grammarly dumps a ton of money into promoting their services, they haven't slacked on improving and iterating what they offer over the years. They currently support over 500,000 mobile, web, and desktop apps. If you can think of it, Grammarly probably covers it. Grammarly has a unique interface that provides the normal corrections, tone suggestions, full sentence rewrites, and custom style guides. If you're an author and plan to write a lot, having custom style guides is a game changer, cutting down on a ton of editing time based on your goals. Now, currently, Grammarly offers a free plan with limited access as you'd expect, and a premium plan with all the bells and whistles. With the free plan, you get 100 AI prompts to generate rewrites, the ability to see your writing tone, and basic grammar checks. For premium, you get everything in the free plan, plus 1,000 AI prompts to generate rewrites, the ability to adjust your tone, rewrite full sentences, and catch plagiarism. Now, the only reason I ever ventured away from Grammarly was because I got a lifetime deal with ProWriting 8. If Grammarly offered lifetime access, I'd buy it. For now, it's a hard pass since ProWriting 8 is the go-to app for authors and not just for general use. I totally understand that limiting a best of list to 5 grammar check apps isn't ideal, so I left a few noteworthy options here. One of my go-to resources for grammar checking before using ProWriting 8 is Microsoft Word's editor. Back in the day, it was little more than a spell checker with mild editing capabilities. Now, editor's better than ever since it detects spelling and grammar mistakes and offers refinements in clarity, conciseness, formality, vocabulary, and more. It even provides an editor score percentage to tell you how well you're doing according to their specs. Is it perfect? No, but that goes for all grammar checkers. But if you have Microsoft Word already and don't have the funds to get a premium option, Editor is more than sufficient. Quite a few years ago, I bought a 3-year license for the grammar check app Whitesmoke. It had almost a similar style, feel, and features of Hemingway Editor. I searched high and low for any online activity for Whitesmoke, but they've been pretty quiet for years. For about $10 to $13.33 per month on the annual plan, you can get access to their suite of tools. Unfortunately, they don't appear to have a free option or trial, so you're going to have to take a gamble if you want to go with them. And I can't ignore the massive elephant in the room: artificial intelligence. While all the grammar check apps mentioned having AI integration, some would rightfully ask, what about going right to the source, ChatGPT? That's a good point. My buddy and USA Today bestselling author Nick Thacker recommends using ChatGPT for cleaning up your manuscript in his course about voice dictation. You don't need to have the upgraded version of ChatGPT 4. The free version is sufficient. Now, while you can't copy and paste an entire manuscript into ChatGPT, you can do small blocks of about 1,000 to 2,000 words at a time. If you feed ChatGPT with the right prompts, you'll possibly get a well-edited manuscript back. Just double check, because sometimes AI tends to use flowery words or awkward sentences. If you've enjoyed what I've shared so far and want to explore more of writing and self-publishing books, then consider subscribing to my email newsletter at dalelinks.com/checklist. I'll send you a free checklist on how to launch a bestseller on Amazon as a token of my appreciation. Once you're signed up, I'll send you 1 to 2 emails per week with curated and distilled information about the business of self-publishing. Again, subscribe at dalelinks.com/checklist. For the longest time, I thought the grammar checker Ginger was 100% free, but upon researching this option for the video, I discovered they offer more than a free plan. Ginger integrates with most websites, tools, and devices, including the Chrome and Edge browsers. They have a desktop and mobile app, making it accessible from anywhere. And much like Grammarly and ProWriting Aid, Ginger works with Microsoft Word. Now, side note, imagine having all 4 options for grammar checking in Microsoft Word's editor, ProWriting Aid, Grammarly, and Ginger. That manuscript should be spotless by the time you send it to your human editor. Now, the layout and feel is like Grammarly, so if you like that interface, you'll probably appreciate Ginger too. For premium access, you get unlimited rephrasing, single-click corrections, longer text character limits, and a translation tool for over 40 languages. Now, I'm not sure if other tools have that option, but Ginger put that front and center for their premium option. I'd be curious to see how accurate the translation would be and if it'd require more editing after translating. Ginger Premium comes in around $9.99 to $19.99 per month based on the plan you choose. I've yet to experiment with Ginger, but hear great things about their free tool from authors on YouTube. What is your preferred grammar check app, or do you just self-edit and hope for the best? While we're talking about writing, did you catch the time I wrote a book in 7 days? Well, I'm currently editing that book for publishing, and oddly enough, I use ProWriting Aid to help clean it up before sending it to my human editor. Check out this video right over here, or check out the time I wrote a book in 1 day. That was a tough one, and nothing I'll be repeating, and it got messy when I used a grammar check. See why in this video. I'll catch you in either one of these.